You guys know why you clicked on this video, so let's head right on into it. So, the first thing we're going to want to do is get us a text box. I'm going to click on a text box. I'm going to go up here. I want to make sure that everything is in capital, so I'm going to click the two A's up here and just click it so everything is capital. What you want to do is get you a sort of kind of chunky font. I used Anton for this. You can use what you want, but I'm going to use Anton. Now, I am going to do this in my name, so I am going to type in Michelle. The next thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you have enough space in between your letters. This one has a good amount of space, but if you got something that's tighter, what you want to do is head up to this little T at the top and you want to go into letter spacing and just maybe space it out just a little bit more. You don't want to go too crazy. And you'll see why in a little bit, because when you cross, you want to have a little bit of a room in between. And we're going to have to do a little creative cropping afterwards. So now I have the base right here. What I want to do is turn my background into a pale gray. So I'm going to hit this pale gray right here. Oops, I did not want to do that. I wanted my background that color. So I'm going to try again. We're going to hit that pale gray. I want to have my text white. So I'm going to go and make that white. I am going to duplicate it and make that one black. I'm going to go into effects. And what I'm going to do with effects is I'm going to go into hollow. Now you're going to make it as thin or as thick, as thin or as thick as you want. I'm getting a little tongue tied here, y'all. And I'm just going to take it down to very kind of like thin, maybe about 15 to 17. And then what I'm going to do is layer it right on top. Now when I'm done with that, what I want to do is I'm going to go File, Download. Because I'm using an MP4 format, I want to go and put this into PNG. And then I'm going to download this. Now I'm going to bring it over, start another page. And what I want to do is I'm going to just change the color to any random color because I want to make sure that my background remover works the way I want it to. So I'm going to bring that in, wait for it to fully load. Once it's fully loaded, I'm going to go up here to the background remover, remove the background. All right, so Canva's background remover has been acting really funny, but if I go into the background remover, it is fine. It looks like there's a little bit of hesitation right here, so I'm going to hit that restore button real quick. Oh, and just kind of take the brush real quickly and kind of fill in that little spot right there, like so. Okay. And make sure it's good. I've noticed too, like if you go out and go back in, sometimes it comes back in, it looks fine. But for some reason, the background remover has been really finicky lately, and I don't know why. So what I'm going to do is take all this little extra space off of here because it's going to pluck my nerves, and it's not going to be helpful. So what I'm going to do is take this back over to my first page. I'm going to get rid of my hollow one. I'm going to throw that off. I'm going to go and change this back to black. Now that it's black, what I want to do is change my background color to white. And I have this here. So I'm going to go into my apps. There's an app called Skew Image. It looks like it's got a piece of candy and it's purple. That's what you want to go into. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to make sure that the one that I background removed and everything is in here right here. So what I want to do now is I want to put my horizontal on 0. And then you want to take your vertical skew degrees to negative 25. I've done negative 20 and negative 25. Either one works well. It just depends how much of an angle you want. So we're going to add that to the design. Now I don't need this one anymore. I can throw that one off. Now, what we're going to do next is we're going to get this out of the way so we can have some good viewing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and then I'm going to try to size it the best that I can. I'm going to pull this in and I'm going to pull all this extra area off of here. So when I start making it bigger, it's not working off the page. I'm going to make it big. You might have to make everything a little bit smaller so you can work on it. And then what I'm going to do is try to take the bottom of that M and then take this to where it kind of lines up. If you want to use your grids and rulers for this, I'm not a grid and ruler. I'm an eyeball girl. I just always have been. But some people are very precise in what they do, so That is up to you. And I'm going to do it so it looks like it's going to hit that E the same. So once I kind of got it the size that I want it to get, what I'm going to do is take it down to the center where I want it to cross. All right, I'm going to move these over to the center so we can see better. I'm going to take this front one. I am going to duplicate it. I'm going to line it back over the other one. And I'm going to take the first half off to the H here. I'm going to take the second one and I'm going to move that over all the way to here. Then I'm going to go in my positions tab. I'm going to take the end part and I'm going to move it behind the words. There's your cross. Now, if you want to have that little outline like that was if you saw the post on Facebook in the group, what you can do now is you're going to take your front piece, you're going to go into edit. We are going to go into shadows. We're going to go into outline. We're going to take that outline to white because we want it to match our background, like so. And then we're going to make it as small as we want it. So if you want a whole bunch there, or you just want a little teeny bit to kind of offset it some, that's how you're going to do that. I think I'd rather have gone with the 20, so that was up a little bit, but 25 is still good on my skew. And that's how you do that. And then what you can do is you can go File, Download. We're going to go PNG. I'm going to go Current Page, Done, Download. We're going to bring it in over on our yellow page. Let's get in another color. That yellow, woo-wee. I like this blue. Always like that blue. What I'm going to do is bring it back in. Wait for it to load. And we'll get the background remover and cross your fingers. And okay, it's got that white blop there. Let's go on the background remover. It's not in here, so let's go out. Like I said, Canva's background remover is acting weird. It's gone now, and there you go. Come on, there you go. Being weird and bloppy, but it's gone. Except when you move stuff. And there you go. There's your cross. If you wanted to go in here and make this a gradient, you can go in here and put gradient. Now you got that color behind there. So say you want a different color than this. Let's go into edit. Let's go into duotone. Let's make this white. So I'm going to go into custom. I'm going to go up here and I'm going to pull it all the way in that corner. I'm going to go here, pull it all the way in that corner. And now it's white. And if I move it, oh, see, now look at that. There it goes. I don't know what's with the background remover. I'm sorry, y'all. It's a Canva thing. And that's how easy that one is to do. And now you have that cross effect. And easy peasy lemon squeezy, isn't it? I'm Michelle. Thank you for stopping by. I love you guys, and I hope to see you again. Bye, y'all.